With 1.38 billion population and a sex ratio of 924 females over 1,000 males, India tops the list of the most dangerous country for women. Its capital, New Delhi, has gained a degrading title of the rape capital of India. India has a huge legacy and history of disrespecting women. Annually, there are 33,336 rape cases reported in India, but in every 15 to 20 minutes, a woman is being raped. And in this scenario, attitude and mindset against women plays a major role. Hello everyone, this is Sarah, and today we're going to talk about the biggest fantasy today's youth is in: pornography. Pornography is a big business. Worldwide industry makes around 97 billion a year, and part of how all this is sustained is through commercial exploitation, widespread abuse, human trafficking, and prostitution. Pornography is the misogynistic, disrespectful, fake and surreal stuff which directly leads men to abuse and rape women. In India, talking about intimacy is a taboo and often considered as humiliating and immoral. And in this scenario, pornography usually dominates people's knowledge about intimacy, leading teenagers to be the largest consumers. Pornography has quietly taken the world by storm by just following a basic human psychology. What we see, we often get used to it. For me, porn is a drug and directly leads to rape culture and objectification of women. It is purely objectification of women, because when you have men encouraged, trained in this objectification, how would you expect them to go and step out in the real world having a different mindset for women? It just doesn't make sense to me. More than 83% of people who consume mainstream pornography express great extent to commit rape, according to a research. More than 50 years of research has shown a direct link between consumption of porn and acting sexually aggressive acts. Porn has been feeding men with dirty and perverted ideas about women. Their brain is being taught that women exist just for men's gratification. Sitting in front of the devices for 10,000 hours watching pornography directly leads to the men idea of owning women. They think they have right to their bodies because they have right to their bodies as much as they can on the devices. Also clearing, not everyone who consumes pornography will go out and sexually assault someone or abuse someone or rape someone. That is not what we are talking about. But the fact remains, for an alarming amount of sex offenders, porn was a triggering factor, leading them to be less sensitive towards sexual aggression and sexual abuse. In the absence of sexual education and less consecutive discussions with parents, porn has now become a seductive resource for many youngsters. It's no sex education as many believe. Yes, it does aid us in getting ideas about intimacy, but those ideas are unhealthy, unethical, and in some cases even illegal. Yes, it is a teacher, but safety, consent, concern, these lessons aren't learned from the mainstream porn. Some even say that pornography diminishes the chances of women being raped because men vent their arousal on porn. That's actually the opposite. Porn fuels rape fantasies and lead men to rape women. It actually depicts rape as normal. I don't understand, if watching porn for today's generation is so normal, why do you feel ashamed and guilty after watching it? Why can't you see it in front of everyone? Because you know that it's not okay to watch porn, because you know that it's something wrong and you shouldn't be seeing it. You shouldn't be watching it. I do understand porn is a huge problem in the society and nobody really talks about it. But this has to be confronted. And the only way to fight this is not to be afraid to talk about it, not to be ashamed to talk about it. We have to talk about porn. We have to talk about the message it has been giving us to the young generation. More and more extreme content found on the mainstream porn is making people less sensitive towards sexual abuse and sexual assault. Despite of these alarming facts, porn is still considered one of the biggest taboos in India and most of the countries. A young generation is being addicted to porn at a worryingly young age. And hence we must include a critical discussion about it in our schools, colleges, workplaces, and most importantly our homes. We have to disrupt the old ideas about porn and start a critical thinking about it. By putting the shame element off and bringing this into open, I think there is a lot more chance for the people who do want to get free from it will get free from it.